Which street food from around the world deserves the gold?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical summer!
The 2024 Summer Olympics start this Friday in Paris, France. But more importantly, the 2024 Street Food Eat Olympics start right now, right here in Burbank, California.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes, there he is. There he is, Mr. Hilt. We're expecting big things from him. When it comes to nations establishing their global identity and reputation, world-class street food is on its way to replacing world-class athletes. Look it up, it's true.
Yep, so as we embark on these Eat Olympic Games, it's time for the opening ceremony and the lighting of the Eat Olympic cupcake. Yep, there it is.
And with that, let the games begin! It's time for the 2024 Summer Street Food Eat Olympics Savory Event Day 1.
Okay, boys, today is the first day of the week-long Street Food Eat Olympics. In honor of the 30 nations expected to win the most medals at the actual 2024 Olympics according to the Nielsen forecast, every street food you'll try will come from one of those countries.
Yes.
Each day you'll be presented with 3 heats of street foods, and you will award each dish a score from 1 to 10.
Is there a breeze in here or is it just me?
Look at it. Look at the way he looks at the flag.
Is he gonna be doing that the whole time, all week?
Let's find out. Okay, I understand, Stevie, that the foods being represented today were carefully selected by members of the Mythical crew using a strict set of criteria. Is that right?
That is right. The street foods in these Eat Olympic Games qualified based on their scores in 4 different categories. Eye-catchiness, mouth-wateringness, novelty and ingenuity, and untapped popularity. The winners will receive the bronze, silver, and gold medals atop the prestigious Eat Olympic podium. And our opening ceremony is not quite done yet because Eat Olympic representative Chase will now take the Eat Olympic cupcake on a truly epic journey.
You heard his name.
Oh,
when
good.
he looked up.
Thanks.
There he goes. Oh, don't put it out. Don't put it out. Don't put it out. Can't wave that flag now, can you, buddy?
Okay, let's begin the first heat. The first heat in the savory games are the top qualifiers in savory fried foods. Beginning on Rhett's side, we have the donug from Australia, which is an extra large chicken nugget in the shape of a donut.
What?
Then we have the langosh from Hungary, which is a deep-fried flatbread, often made with potato, that's usually topped with some combination of garlic, sour cream, and shredded cheese.
Yes, please.
And takoyaki from Japan, which is a snack in the shape of little round balls containing pieces of octopus.
Okay.
You don't seem too enthused about that one.
Oh, yeah.
But can I interest you into
Yeah. You can interest me into it.
a chicken nugget shaped like a donut?
How is this even formed, Nicole? I mean, is it like ground chicken?
Don't you remember the episode when Lizzie McAlpine came on the show and I pretty much made this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty much the same thing. But they just do it in Australia.
I don't remember.
What'd you put on
You
it?
don't remember.
I remember.
Is this bechamel?
Yes, it's a Dijon bechamel sauce.
Dang, that's a pretty dang good buzz, man.
I gotta tell you, I was pretty excited about it,
You don't like it?
but it's bordering on too big for a nugget. And that's coming from me. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
reconstituted. It's like a chicken loaf. I like it.
I'm not saying I don't like it. It's exceeding the acceptable size of a nugget.
This is like a breast. It's
This
like
is
a
a full
normal
breast.
serving size of chicken, so.
I'm just saying that the ratio of the inside of ground chicken to the outside of fried chicken is not ideal in this particular arrangement.
I never eat ground chicken, period.
You eat
I'll eat
nuggets.
I eat ground turkey.
You eat nuggets, though.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Yeah.
see, this is drawing your attention
That's
to the
what you're doing.
groundness. Well, let's move on to this one. What did you call this, Stevie? The middle one?
Langosh.
Langosh.
I'm probably saying that wrong, but I'd like put a little bit of an accent on it. but it's from Hungary, and that was the wrong accent. I don't know.
It seems pretty
Very
simple,
garlicky.
though. It's just like flatbread with sour cream and cheese on it, right?
Yeah, it's a yeasted flatbread, and it's really delicious. I like one a piece right now. Can you cut me a piece?
Oh, man.
I keep. No, well, you only cut us 2 pieces
Oh,
because
man.
we asked you to
Whatever,
cut.
it's not that important.
You can have the rest of it.
Okay.
That's really working for me. That's coming together in a lot of different ways.
I keep thinking it's going to be sweet because it looks like what I used to get at the state fair, which is where we get a lot of our street foods at state fairs.
like
It
a
was
funnel cake.
an elephant ear,
Elephant ear, yep.
like a sweet dough saucer.
I really like cheese. I really like sour cream, though. I like garlic.
Let's bring this back in here. What's the paper?
So that's bonito flake.
Okay, then what's bonito?
So bonito's a type. So it's a dried fish, and they cure it and they smoke it, and then they actually use this really cool tool to shave it super paper thin. And once it lands on hot food, it kind of dances on the food a little bit.
Yes, I was noticing the dance.
Yes.
I gotta get used to this. I gotta prepare my palate for
I got to get used to this.
oceanic tastes.
You don't have to get used to it.
Very
You're
smoky.
probably not going to have it again.
It's the bonito flake. Flake is the smoky part you're tasting.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Once my body's prepared for it.
Okay, so we are giving Olympic-like scores to these things.
That's tasty. All right, I'm pleasantly surprised.
And I'm doing it like they do for the diving. Like, it's real hard to get a 10. Like, it hardly ever happens. You get a 9,
Yeah,
that's like amazing. 6.2 for the donug.
I'm giving the donug.
I respect the effort here. The
I
way it's
really
coming
like the
together.
taste. I like the holdability. I'm gonna give it a nice 6.9.
Okay. This one in the middle, which I think is called a langosh, this is something that I would conjure up myself.
Ain't nobody getting their feelings hurt over here.
It's not. I'm not going to make phone calls about it, though. I don't have to talk about this later today. Do you know what I mean? And for that, I give it a 7.9.
Oh crap! I was thinking 7.9.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say it, so
Okay, all
I'm
right.
saying it. We're in total agreement.
Okay.
7.9. And then this one really surprised me. And there's something about eating something on the street that you want to be surprised.
Uh-huh.
You want to think, I might not like this, but hey, I'm trying it. And then you get happy.
And those bonito flakes do dance. Do you see that? Did you see the way they kind of dance? Like once they start.
So you're
Look.
yes, and you're watching it on the street, and you're like, whoa.
Whoa, how's it doing that?
And I'm not going to talk about how smart octopi are.
Don't. And the fact that their brain goes all the way into their tentacles.
I'm going to give it a 7.3.
I liked it. I didn't love it. I'll give it a 6.8.
This next heat includes the top savory sandwich qualifiers. Beginning on Rhett's side, we have a mitraillette from Belgium, which is a sandwich with a baguette-style roll, spice-infused beef patty, Belgian fries, and an Andalus sauce.
And a lot of taters.
Might I tell you about the other two sandwiches?
Well, yeah, sure.
Okay. You also have a bocadillo de calamares from Spain, which is a calamari sandwich, and French tacos from France, which is a sandwich with a flour tortilla, lots of condiments, meat, cheese sauce, and more folded into a rectangular packet and toasted on a grill. I'm told that it's like French tacos is the singular and the plural of the sandwich.
That's how French works.
I don't understand what Belgium is thinking. This
Well, they
is
put
like
French fries on a lot of things.
It's a burger, right? This is just a burger?
It's a burger
with fries on it?
on a baguette.
Are they thinking something else?
What are they thinking, Nicole?
You know, as someone that is not Belgian, I can't really tell you, but I know that French fries were invented in Belgium, so that's pretty cool, right?
That's very
so
cool.
they put that stuff on everything.
can do
probably.
it.
Probably like cheesecakes and like ice cream cones and like a bunch of other stuff, probably.
Probably.
Well, it works on a sandwich, which I would call a burger.
Burger. It tastes exactly like it looks it's gonna taste.
A little disappointing. The burger,
little dry.
The burger is dry, but it's also spicy.
Yeah, it's a spicy long burger patty.
Okay.
Oh, it's a long burger
Yeah,
patty.
it's long, but you can't
Burger
tell.
King is
'cause I cut
watching
it in
right
half.
now, and they're like,
Probably Carl's Jr. Okay.
But
Well,
you
this
know
is
how
a
Burger King
calamari
likes
sandwich.
Burger King
Oh,
likes
they like
the long
They like the
chicken
long
meats.
things. Right. They'll do it long.
Wait. Make sure to lemon it. You gotta lemon it.
And you got to prepare your body for ocean food.
Lemon me. How do you prepare your body for ocean food? What is it? Start breathing out of one nostril?
All right, body, this is ocean food, so it's going to taste like it's from the ocean, and you're not going to think that you like it. Then you're going to have to... It's not onion rings. It's from the ocean. I want to bite. Oh my gosh. It's going to be hard to chew.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I still feel like I'm in this didn't need to be a sandwich territory. Or for both of these in some ways. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
a burger and then I'll just eat the fries on the side. Like, I'm not in that big of a hurry. You know?
I'm in Belgium. I want to explore.
I can have the fries. They're
I wanna
perfectly pick up a bowl.
Couldn't chew it.
I thought the calamari is pretty good. But again, I don't need it on bread. I just want to take it and pick it up and eat it.
I hope this one's really good.
This
because
one's from France.
It's a French taco.
Link, did you know? Fun fact.
And what's
Every single medal in this year's Olympics will have some of the iron from the original Eiffel Tower melted into it as part of it.
That's
The original Eiffel Tower was built for the 1889 World's Fair.
and they were just keeping it all these years, slowly melting it down.
Waiting for the medals. That's pretty exciting information.
Oh, now we're somewhere. Is this a burger and a quesadilla in France?
Oh, that's nice. And it makes sense as a
like
sandwich.
It's kind of like smashed burgered.
As a crepe, if you will. And there's french fries in there and I don't care.
No, I prefer it. Is there something else? What's the sauce?
So it's a cheese sauce, and it's cheese sauce, halal shawarma, and French fries in there.
So
It's very good.
That's
It's very
not burger, then.
manageable.
It's not a burger, no.
The only thing that we can say
This is
about
fabulous.
sandwiches is whether or not it's a burger.
I know this is going to have a happy ending in this round, so let's start with some hardcore rating.
I appreciate the effort here. I'm not a big fan of the form. 5.5.
1.
2.1. Like, if you give somebody, just so you know, if you give somebody a 2.1 in the Olympics, like, even when someone like is doing like the gymnastics floor routine and they fall and just roll several feet and then
Yeah.
they get up and they fall again, they wouldn't give them a 2.1. They'd give them like a 4.2. There's some minimum score that you can give somebody.
What's the point of the
I don't know. I'm just letting you know.
bottom part of the score?
You could go do a cannonball for your dive and they'd still give you like a 3.9.
This is my way of saying you shouldn't have shown up.
Well, you heard it here. We gave our scores.
Sorry, Belgium. Calamari. This is better. At least it's not like a really strange burger. I'm gonna give it a 5.3.
I'm going to give it 5.5. I don't mind the taste, but it feels like it's an unnecessary invention. But this,
I will get another one of these.
very special,
If I'm walking around the streets of Paris,
very portable.
well, yeah, you could probably, it's probably tossable. Like here, catch it.
7.8.
Throw it back to me. Well, don't. It's
7.8.
8.3. Yes. Oui, oui. Our July pin of the month is live, available only for the next 24 hours. It's me and Rhett swimming in a giant cereal bowl bath. We did it in real life. Now you can wear it on your person. 24 hours only, mythical.com. Get it.
This next heat includes the top qualifying street foods on a stick. In our research, we found that one country has mastered this category as their stick-based street foods scored the highest across all of our qualifying criteria,
Okay.
the Republic of Korea.
Yes.
Beginning on Rhett's side, we have takochi, which is skewered and fried rice cakes with a spicy gochujang-based sauce.
Gochujang.
Gochujang.
You're probably right.
That'll give it to you.
I really like the texture of that.
It looks like a belt. You know? If I got a really long one, I could hold my pants up
I can
with
get
it.
you a belt made out of this.
That's pretty cool.
Let's look into that for the Linkster.
It's
I like
chewy.
the consistency. I like the presentation on the stick. I definitely feel like I'm on the street. Oh, run along, exchange a little cash, grab a little stick.
Keep going. Poke
I
your
like the
friend's eye
spice.
out. Boop.
7.4.
6.2 for me. No meat.
No meat. He doesn't
Kind of
like
needed
that.
some meat.
There's no meat here either.
No
What's
meat
this?
here.
Steve.
These are tornado potatoes,
Yes.
deep fried spiral cut potato.
Yeah, we've had these on the show before.
Beautiful. My son Lando's favorite reason to go to the farmer's market. There's a guy who does this.
What does he do? Because I feel like I want to take it and pull it.
I don't think that I did it right. Yeah, I think he
Oh, that's nice.
unravels it,
It's like
and-
getting chips. I got a chip.
and you can put stuff all over it, right? Like shake stuff on it.
If you wanted to, sure.
Mm-hmm.
We went a little bit simple.
Could be a little. You could go with a garlic. You could go with a cheesy. You could go with a salt. You could go with a pepper.
I will say, if you drop it, it could get away from you real fast.
There it goes.
You know, that's the thing. I get excited when I'm out on the street running from one cart to the next. I can sometimes look over, see something else, and the next thing you know, I've got this happening right on the plate.
Right on the
So,
plate.
Right on the plate.
I mean, it looks like a farm implement. I love that. Or it could be some sort of a tree. You could decorate it.
You're
It's
talking
not
about those discs that used to be behind the
tractors.
tractors, but they called them discs.
Discs.
They called them discs. Like all the guys that we went to school with that like worked
Yeah.
on farms, they would call them discs with a T.
But I
And
don't-
was like, but they look like discs, and they're like, it's discs.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know, man.
Who are we to say?
I don't know. I trust y'all.
Dist. It's really cool looking. It's not colorful. I mean,
But it could be.
This is like a colorful belt ladder, and
Yeah.
this is
You
like
could probably get a belt out of that too, Link.
maybe a necklace.
More a necklace.
Like a lei.
A leg. I'm not as big of a fan of just. I feel like
Starchy.
just the fried potato of it all. I feel like I'm looking for something a little more interesting in my life at this point. You know.
But when you get something else on the street, it's good to have this with it.
I'm not saying I don't like it.
This
I'm
is
just
a
saying.
good street side.
I'm saying it's a 6.4 for me.
Oh. Who am I to not love on a spiral cut tater? 7.2.
Okay.
And then our last food on a stick is kamja, which is a hot dog wrapped in a sweetened and yeasted rice flour dough with a variety of toppings.
This is a
Let's
behemoth.
get used to it.
Yeah. So there is a hot dog in the middle of this.
Yeah, there's a hot dog in the middle of
It's
that
a
one.
Korean corn dog,
Good
but it's not
golly.
corn. It's
Potatoes and sugar.
Sugar. There's
And-
sugar on it, Link.
And ketchup and mustard. Sometimes you can even do half hot dog and half mozzarella stick. It's so good.
Carney, I mean, how does this strike your fancy with all the experience you've got with wieners on sticks?
When I used this technology didn't exist back when I worked at a hot dog on a stick.
what's the weirdest thing they would put on a dog?
I was just ketchup and mustard. I wish I had something better for you, but that was it.
Nothing. Because it wasn't on the street. It was in a mall.
They don't have to be malls.
Got to be safe in a mall. This is good.
There's one on the boardwalk.
The sugar is throwing me though.
Some of the best corn dogs, and I've said it before, I'll say it again.
Say it again.
The Corn Dog Castle at Disneyland has incredible corn dogs, and there is a sweetness to the batter. There's some sugar in there, and that is
Well,
work. So now I'm
okay.
thinking about it through that lens, through the Disney lens.
I mean, it's beautiful. It's physically and mentally challenging for me, you know? And those are things that I like, you know? It keeps you young. And it's good. It's probably
This'll
good for
keep
you.
you young.
This will keep you young. Eat one
Eat as
every day.
many processed hot dogs.
A
on
gamja
stick
dog a day
with sugar and fried
keeps
potato.
the cardiologist away. You know what I'm saying?
Now that you've talked me into it, I'm going to give it a 7.8.
The textures are just off the chiz art. I'm going to give it an 8.6.
Whoa, you went for it, Link.
Even with the sugar. And I mean, look at it.
Yeah, it's quite the sight. All right. So our current top three after all that tasting are Langouche with a score of 7.9,
Yes.
French tacos with a score of 8.05.
Oh.
And the Kamja hot dogs with a score of 8.2. Well, we got 3 more savory heats on Wednesday, so come back to see who takes home the gold in the savory event of the 2024 Street Food Eat Olympics.
Yes! Chase.
Whoa, look, he's moving a lot slower now. Look at him.
Okay, I'm back. You guys can start now.
Where'd you go? Did you leave Burbank?
Yeah, I had to take this across the world.
Wow.
It's day one's done.
I thought you were going to say you just went to Glendale, but you went across the world.
Thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell.
You know what time it is.
Hi, Rhett and Link. I'm Mason,
And I'm Michaela, and we are from Windsor, Pennsylvania.
and we just got done trying the Monster Energy drinks, and y'all made a big mistake, but it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
What you going to do about it, huh?
Well, we made the mistake.
You know what? Well, we're just gonna keep drinking energy drinks. That's right. Click the top link to watch us play Chug, Sip, Spill with new energy drinks and good mythical more.
And to find out where the Wheel of Mythicality is gonna land.
Don't miss your chance to grab July's Pin of the Month, available today only at mythical.com.